Hey Pisces, how are you doing? This is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your next weekly video, or your weekly tarot video. This is going to be a timeless general reading for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Timeless meaning, we all know time is an illusion, so whenever you find this reading, whether it's this July, next July, September, 2025, doesn't matter, you will find the message when it's most relevant for you. Because it's a general reading, my only ask is that you take it how it resonates. If there's a piece of the message that doesn't fit your situation, leave that on the table, take the rest. Alright, my lovelies. I don't really have a focus for this week. We're just going to pull and have some fun. And I am in a very animal vibe, so we're going to pull some animal tarot. We are going to pull an animal oracle and see what is going on for you. Maybe I'm just feeling super earthly, because I wanted to do this week by the elements. Starting with water, slightly biased as a fellow water sign, can't be helped. Alright, Pisces, showing up as the lizard. All about regeneration. Oh, I think Siri just thought I was talking to her. As a survivor, you are unparalleled, that's for sure. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Love this. And Pisces, I feel like we talked about this last week. If I remember correctly, I think I titled your reading something about being a boss, like you were really just running the show and making it happen your way. Turning into a Burger King commercial now. But if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that was you, Pisces. So here in this regeneration phase, now, I mean, I don't know what's happening. Something may have happened that could have been a setback, or maybe you're going through something that held you back or felt limiting last week. I don't know, maybe something physical, mentally got frustrated with something and it just had you distracted. That could be a thing. I feel like this regeneration is, or you're already in it. Like that's part of this whole, boss lady mentality, that you are regenerating. You are growing stronger from whatever you've gone through. Sorry, lots of noisy things going on today. I think that's a skateboard, whatever. Anyway, I feel like you're already in this regeneration. You're not at 100%, right? Maybe you got knocked back a little bit this past week and now we're kind of revving it up. But that doesn't change anything about this regeneration. You are still getting stronger, and you literally are healing all these past wounds, breaking all these past chains, finding your own rhythm, finding your old stride, and it's just about suiting up and making it happen. I could not be happier. Could not be happier to see that, Pisces. Especially considering everything the world is going through now. Like, you guys are thriving, not just surviving. And you guys, I mean, as a mutable sign, you've always been super adaptable. So again, that's not something new to you anyway. You're like, oh, what, shapeshift? I've done it 20 times every day since I was born. What's one more time? Oh my god, it'll literally be quiet all day. The second I turn the camera on, everything needs to go up my street. That's okay. One day I'll be doing this from some amazing studio and I won't have to worry about external sounds. Maybe one day we'll be doing this live with everyone in one room. That'll be fun too. Alright. Let's see what these two cards are. So, I love it. So we've got Page of Swords. I love this. My creative thinker, my inventor, my reinventor as we're regenerating. You also have the Horse, which is the Chariot in this deck. So success, forward progression, movement, speed, power, victory. For some, it might even be travel, maybe. I know it's a weird time to travel, but hey, there may be some job opportunities that move you to other places. There may be, I don't know. Could be anything. I will say also with the cat imagery as the Page of Swords, especially considering this theme of regeneration, cats always land on their feet. always land on their feet, right? I could chuck one out a window, it'd be fine. I have 2 cats myself. I know they always land on their feet. Also very primal, right? You think wild horses, you think that feline nature, they're hunters. I mean, the horses aren't, but the cats are. So again, it's that strength and that power and that resiliency. There's a lot of rewords showing up in your reading. Regeneration, resiliency, renewing, into it. But I think here is really speaking to your resolve that, again, you're going to land on your feet. You're on your way to victory. And it's to me, with the Chariot, especially looking at the image of these horses, it's all about the power, right? It's like the strength and the power. Like, no, it's happening. It's happening. Like, whatever it is, if this is your dedication to a job, to a new endeavor, possibly even to like a lifestyle, a relationship, whatever this new phase is for you, this like Pisces 2.0 moment you're going through, like, you've already made up your mind it's going to happen. And it is. Like, even if there's a setback, you're like, no, it's fine. I have the raw power to push through it all. Literally have all the raw power to push through it all. Oh my god, you're gonna love this. Oh, we got 3. All right. So this was the first one I saw. 10 of Pentacles. What did I tell you? Boss lady, boss man, making those coins. So we've got another page. We have the Pentacles, right? Yep. Page of Pentacles here with the camel, and then the Hermit with the snow leopard. Now, Hermit, I will say, does kind of surprise me. It's not a bad thing. It's a very spiritual card. You are a very spiritual sign. To me, the page, especially coming out with the page of, was it Swords? Yes, Page of Swords. Again, just speak to this newness, this fresh, new, youthful energy you're bringing it, this new excitement, this new kind of like wide-eyed wonder, right? Because it's all new, it's all exciting. But the Page of Pentacles, again, is still abundance, right? It's potential. It's growing energy, right? So, again, another thing I completely love. This particular page does carry the energy of questing, but in questing for wisdom, for understanding, for knowledge. So this could be what you're investing into this project, whether this is job or whether this is a lifestyle, whatever it is. But you want to fully understand it. You want to know more. You want to master whatever this endeavor entails, whatever belongs to it. Because, again, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it the best you can. Here with this 10 of Pentacles, you're creating something big, something, enlightening and fulfilling and inspiring. And then with the Hermit card, definitely is a card of ascension and illumination, because here we're talking about, listening to your guides, going within. Some of you, this may be where the regeneration happens, through your spirituality, through your spiritual practice. Again, through connecting with your guides, whether it's, spirit, your higher self, angels, however you do this. This may be where that comes from. And again, a major being clarified by a major. It's falling under the Chariot card. So it doesn't surprise me that these 2 majors are working together. One, to make you stronger and give you that ascension that we're seeking, to find this victory, to create this victory and push through. Let's see what our last cards are. But lots of newness with these 2 pages right up in the front. So you've definitely gone through a moment where you're recreating yourself. Oh, I think there it is. Let's see. You guys got Penguin, 3 of Cups. Yes! There is definitely a lot to celebrate here. And I think with the 3 of Cups falling onto the 10 of Pentacles, for you, Pisces, and I do not say this lightly, and it's a great thing, so I don't want to preface it and make it sound all crazy, but I do think what you're doing, what you're creating, and ultimately what you do with it, or even what you plan to do with it, really benefits more than just yourself. Whether this is a job, and eventually you build up so you have employees and there's people who earn their living from your business. Or the Three of Cups, obviously it's celebration, but it has to do with your friends, right? Your soul tribe, your soul family, those people who are close to you. I feel like you're creating something, or at least have this opportunity to create something that you can get other people involved. And it might even be a type of situation that together let's say the three of you, who knows, but build something even bigger. Like you were a catalyst, like you started your own thing. Maybe there are other people who can start their own thing or have it, and maybe with your guidance, and maybe you start it off and then other people kind of follow. But it does feel like there's this opportunity to bring your particular tribe together for something grander and something bigger. Seeing that and kind of reading it that way almost makes me wonder if this regeneration isn't yours. You may be regenerating others. Actually, I've been stopping here, but this is interesting. I feel like I want to know a little bit more. I want to know about this Three of Cups. And of course, now I'm going to be like, no, it's up to them. They need to make it happen. I'm not going to tell them. Well, you're going to tell me. This one card just doesn't want to... Okay. We'll take it. You sucker. Oh, you're funny. Alright, fine then, Spirit. So Gorilla, which is the Seven of Wands, which I actually like this card. To me, this is a card of strength and independence and achievement. An achievement in the sense that... Here, let's put you up front. Achievement in the sense that you've done this your way. Right, there may have been naysayers, there may have been people throwing in their 2 cents, and you should do it like this, you should do it like that. Oh, why do you want to start that? Why do you want to do this? Oh, why do you want to hang out with that person? They're gross. Like, doesn't matter. Does not matter. This is your life, and you're doing it your way. So, with the Seven of Wands popping up, I do see it as kind of rising to a certain level, and it's interesting because when you think of the visual that's in the Seven of Wands, and I'm talking about a traditional deck, not this particular one, it's always like someone standing on like a hill or a mountain holding their wand, and then 6 people below them pointing their wands at them. It's like reaching this place of recognition where you're doing well, you've done something meaningful to you. And I don't want to say people are jealous of that, but when you start to shine really bright, that's when people recognize you, and people who aren't shining as bright tend to want to dim that light a little bit, which is embarrassing, and it is, a little sad that that's how our race works sometimes, but, it is what it is. They're definitely not stopping you, right? And if that's what you've been dealing with, I can tell you right now, not going to stop you. But to me, the Seven of Wands it's that energy of like climbing to that mountaintop no matter what those other people said. And you're like, no, I earned this spot. I got here. If you wanted it, you could have climbed up too. Like, I ain't stopping you. There's room up here to share. But you want to stay down there, don't be mad that I came up here. It's very that energy to me with the Seven of Wands. I actually really love the Seven of Wands. In some ways it can be a block, but right now in this reading, it feels really powerful. And I think it's because you are climbing to this position where people can see you. And it's gonna do 2 things. It's gonna inspire some haters that you get to just look down on and be like, haha, whatever, not listening. And it's also gonna inspire those close to you to like rise with you with whatever they're doing. And I think if you bring these people together, and I keep saying you bring these people together, which is odd, because you would think if people are on their grind, they'd already be like halfway there. I feel like I'm speaking to people who, well, by people I mean you guys. I feel like I'm speaking to Pisces who are doing this and making this happen, and there's people around them that you see the potential in, like they could be doing something, but they're not. like that, like I feel like that's who I'm talking to. Like that particular message is more so for someone who is on the up and has people, like has friends or family that have shared interests or just do their own thing and aren't doing anything about it. And I feel like you're kind of sitting there and be like, oh my God, you could make this happen. Like you talk about not, not wanting to be with this person. You could go get someone else, or you don't like this job, or you just got furloughed because of quarantine, and you're moaning and groaning about not being able to make it, though you love baking and you've been, selling baked goods this whole time to like make ends meet. Why not make this a thing? Right? Like it's that type of mentality that you have, Pisces, that almost visionary, like very forward thinking eye that, not a lot of people have. It's definitely not a common thing. Especially not to the extent that you have it, especially right now with this energy around you. So I feel like this reading is really, one, encouraging you and giving you confirmation, but it's also kind of like, keep your eye open, because there are people that you probably want to invite onto this train. Now, does that mean they're just loafing off of you? No, of course not. They need to be bringing something to the table, right? So, there's a level of discernment that comes in there as well. But it feels like this message is really pointed at inspiration and kind of setting that little flame so that ultimately you all get there together. Whether you've created a singular something or you all have your own thing and it's just kind of linked and you cross-promote or you do things together and whatever it is. But however that manifests for you. But it does feel like you are on your way up. You are making it happen and you have a lot of that dedication and are putting so much action into it. And it's kind of like use this momentum to kind of pick up people along the way is kind of what it comes from. And it's weird for me to say that because I feel like all my readings are really focused about you and what you're doing because it's your life we're talking about. But it does feel like your particular moment right now is kind of like being used to sweep up a few that just are so close but not there yet. Or just lack the action that you have or the know-how that you have. And that's the piece that's missing. It's a very interesting reading. But again, one that leads you to success. We love that. All right, Pisces, I'm going to wrap it up there. As always, sending you love. Take care. As always, welcome. You're welcome to join a little family. Give the video a thumbs up. Hit that red subscription button. If you want to join us, we do this every week and have fun together. This was kind of a fun, silly week. So, if you like this, let me know. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for all your love, your support. I'm hoping you guys are safe and well during these crazy times. Take care of yourself. And I will see you next week. Bye, Pisces.